Am I good? Alright. Fuck. At least I didn't go forever. Honestly, you're asking these questions and I'm like, fuck. Sorry, boys. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming around. I sorry that about the audio, the music being whatever. Luckily, the music kept you. Yeah, I was trying to. So me trying to just recap what I said in the last few minutes now. And I'll keep it basic. So, universe mode and regular mode suck. Universe mode for the most part it works, but it's still kind of trash. It's really weird. But anyway, in short, of what I was trying to say was, universe mode works well because I can injure people, or people can get injured. There's storyline that happens in there. You can't create storyline in regular exhibition matches. You can't. You can in the matches, but you can't create continuity in an exhibition. You can't. You can have final matches end there because everyone fights each other at an even playing field. Fine, but you can't have someone else like on a momentum streak going against someone else. You can only do it in universe mode. That's why I fucks with universe mode more than anything, right? Going back now, I was saying with universe mode, the names, how I came up with the names. I was saying guys like Tyson Croy. I looked at his first name. It was Tyson, right? First name, his first real name for Kenny Omega is Tyson Smith. I was like, that's boring as fuck. We're not gonna call him Tyson Smith by any means, but I like the name Tyson. It hits hard and it stays, right? Then looked around. I was like, I can't name him after his trainers. I can't name him after anything else. His other name was Scott Carpenter. Boring. We don't want that shit. Boring. So we moved on to the next thing. What can we go after that? Finishers, which is why Wikipedia now is kind of shitty for the director of the Wikipedia saying, yo, we're gonna take all the finishers of people's moves off because you have no credible sources to say that these are a real thing, right? Who the fuck are you? Right? Who the fuck is this guy to fucking take away our wrestling? So that's why fandom exists. Fandom is so phenomenal for that shit. And I'm glad that they're up, and I'm glad that if you're looking for wrestling moves or whatever, people usually update this stuff there almost first, if not Wikipedia secondary, right? Cool. Now going back, I said to him, what am I gonna name this boy? Croyt's Wrath is his name of his finisher, right? You're gonna call him Tyson Croyt. He can still call it Croyt's Wrath because now it's almost like you're naming his move, right? That's his move. So it's Croyt's Wrath, Tyson Croyt. See what I mean? That's like him with names. But it's not always that all the time. I know when I was doing stuff in 2K15, something about what's his name, Nakamura, it was Styles the Strong. It was ass. That name was hot garbage. But I had a kid mind back then. I wasn't thinking. I didn't start evolving until 2K16. Started looking around and say, oh shit, it's time to switch his shut up. So I started, what am I gonna name this guy? He's all about the show. He's all about Showtime. Showtime Matsumoto. It fits well. It sits well. And I kept it like that for the longest time. Now I can go back and change his name anytime I want, and that's why I was saying about wrestling. And that's the best thing about wrestling is you could always reinvent yourself from wrestling, right? In the video game, you could do it even faster. You could do that shit in 2 minutes, right? So reinvent wrestlers. Take them off. Put them on hiatus. Injure them if you have to, and say, hey, he's gonna come back as someone totally different, whatever, changing his name, whatever. Or just announce it yourself. Say, this guy's changing his name. Hey, he felt this is whatever. He's changing his name. I used to have Naito just as Naito, right? And I went in there and changed it completely. He has a different name because I wanted to give him something to really sit and fit instead of it being his real life name or his real life wrestling name. I don't want that shit. So I kept pushing and making new ideas and writing stuff down and putting stuff in. And honestly, like things like Google Docs, your best friend. Use it because you can edit it from anywhere. You have an idea. You're on the toilet. You have your phone in your hand. Everyone has their phone in their hand on the toilet. Happens all the damn time. Just get on the toilet and write shit down. Type it in. Even if it's just like little murmurs of ideas, put it on there because then you have ideas forever, right? Going back. I'm just trying to recap what I was saying. The G1 is very weird because you have to be so specific about the rules because if you fuck it up, you have to wait for the next week to follow in. Oh, that's annoying as hell. I cannot stand that shit. But it exists, so you can edit it. Now, the way I did this was really fucking weird. I had block 1 and block A, block B. The rules for this have to be so damn ridiculous, it's insane, right? So I have to go with my custom and take all the other match types out for the chance of it being 100% all the time. Even the main event, always going to be a one-on-one. Even the main events will be a one-on-one. So you can't ever not have a one-on-one. There's always going to be a one-on-one. There's never going to be a 2-on-2. There's never going to be a 1-on-3. There's never going to be any kind of extra stupid matches to fuck it up. It's perfect. It fits. It's right there. You can't fuck this up. You can't fuck it up, right? And the game can't fuck it up either, right? And what I liked about 2K20, Universe Mode specifically, and why I hate that 2K20 plays like ass, because Universe Mode actually is awesome in there. You can bring your custom matches that you made and put them on the match table here. That shit's crazy, bro. If I want to add a match, this is all I can do. One-on-ones, you have your submission, you have whatever they have there. You can't add custom matches that you made. Nothing. It's fucked. It's shit. It's ass. It don't work. I don't like it. Can't fuck with it. I have nothing else to say. It just sucks. 2K20 did a good job on Universe Mode. I hate it. Yo, Ninja, what's going on? Long time no talk to. Hope you're doing good. I'm just talking Universe Mode stuff and things I like and I don't like. Then it came down to number of matches. I'm like, okay, I need to have. Gotta have some names. I gotta have some names on there, but I also don't want too many matches because you only have so many people on the block, right? What does that mean? What does that mean for them? You count how many matches it takes? Get a new AEW video game? When it happens. Like I said, it's not gonna happen until like next year, bro. I'm not in a rush. And I don't think they shouldn't rush themselves by any means. So that's the G1 setup. The arenas are the same. The arenas will be changing as the weeks go on. So it's not the same old generic bullshit. You guys see who's on the list already, kind of a little bit. Like I said, this is just a mock version of this. It's not official. None of this stuff's on here is official. You might see the same people on the card at some point, but none of these guys are officially set in stone yet. I might have some qualifiers or something like that sets everyone up, but you have to have enough people to actually do qualifiers too, which is hard. But again, it's possible. Other than that, I don't have to worry about belts or anything for the G1. I don't have to worry about any side shows. I was thinking of doing like, how they have New Japan Strong, where you can have, they just kind of do like little matches on the side, kind of get people showing like new people. That'd be awesome. NXT is moving to Tuesday because AEW beat them. That's not true. That's not why NXT is moving, bro. They're getting pushed over by hockey. That's why. Hockey's doing better than fucking NXT and AEW combined easily. People love their hockey games. That's not true at all. Look it up. The perfect example. You gotta do your research. That's not why. That's not why. Because Vince is a stubborn bastard. If he wanted to keep NXT on there, he would keep it forever. The reason why they're moving is because the Peacock having their thing, right? But the problem with NXT, NBC Sports is being closed down. So what they're gonna do with hockey? They're gonna move it to Wednesdays to take that spot. NXT is not doing any of the numbers that it could do to compete with hockey or any sport that exists right now. It's not doing enough. It's not doing enough numbers. So that's why it's being moved to Tuesdays, because it's not doing enough numbers. That's all it is. If you don't believe me, look how much you can look it up for yourself. Hockey alone pulls a bunch of dudes. That sounds crazy. Pulls in a bunch of fans all the time. Bunch of dudes watch that shit all the fucking time. Same with basketball, football, any other sport you could think of. Any other sport is doing better than NXT right now. And that's not to say that NXT is a bad show. It's just not the show that is primarily being focused at right now. And W is not giving it the fucking push they need. And it's because they're trying to compete with them. Honestly, this helps AEW, but it wouldn't hurt to have stuff on different nights. Honestly, you get to watch all the shows, you get to rate all of them at the same time at different times. It hurts at the end of the day. It hurts nobody per se. It doesn't hurt NXT too much. You still get to have your show on TV without having it being taken off or being shortened, and you also get to have AEW stay on. No one gets hurt. AEW, of course, AEW is growing, but like I said, they're not taking. They haven't pushed NXT away. They haven't pushed them. Said, "Oh, we give up on this fight." No. Vince is too stubborn to say that he lost. He's too stubborn to say that he lost. He would never. AEW is growing because it might surpass New Japan and the second largest in the world. If anything's possible. I think that because New Japan's not necessarily on TV on a national level, yeah, it could happen. What was it? NXT, not NXT. New Japan was trying to actually get on, U.S. television, and their deal. I think the deal slipped through. They didn't get it. So AEW is more R than WWE. We're not trying to compare their stuff there, because honestly, now if you think about it, WWE is public. What do you call it? Public. One of you guys know what I'm talking about. They're publicly traded, so you can't do all the bloody gushy shit they used to do back in the day. You can't be over here slapping asses and throwing your tits out. You can't do that anymore. You can't. And AEW wants to be a little risky a little bit, but they also know they have a limit that they can only reach as well. So it is what it is. That's just wrestling, and that's just the world we live in, where a lot of things are like related to not showing kids every little detail. I'm like, they're gonna see a tit later at some point, so let them see a tit. If a tit pops out, that's okay. If they see some cheeks, that's fine. If there's a little blood, they're not gonna die about it. They watch horror movies all the time where people get their heads cut off and all kind of shit. But again, it comes down to the parents. If the parents aren't controlling the kids and the kids are just watching shit, that's what's gonna be. But it's not gonna stop a kid from trying to do a suplex to another kid and fucking breaking his neck because they can't perform, right? Not gonna stop anything. That's just what it is. So I mean, what can you do? Unlike WWE, AEW is not scripted. Stop it. It's wrestling. It's always scripted, bro. Stop it. You can add in some one-liners here and there, or say fucking MJF gets a chance to kind of say what he wants a little bit, but he still has to follow a regiment of making the goal being reached. He can add in things and swerve through all the lines, but he still has to say the thing that needs to say to get the point across. You know what I mean? NWA is pretty underrated. It is. And again, the shows like that don't get the TV time that they deserve. And that's what I mean, right? So, it sucks. As I said, wrestling has so much going for it, but at the same time, like, I watch AEW and I'm not thoroughly the most impressed guy of all time with AEW. AEW has some great wrestlers on it. It has some great action. The content's on, but sometimes it's too much, and then sometimes they try to, because they have so many people on the roster, they try to do so much and squeeze in this little bit of time where they could just. You have AEW Dark. Now Big Show's gonna be doing some AEW Dark thing with what's his name? Forget his other guy's name. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's gonna be doing commentary with him, right on the side. So you're also gonna have 3 shows a week. So there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not like it's just half-assing. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? They have enough. The thing is now, like I said, and I don't think they're gonna get another. They're gonna get another. I think they're trying to get another TV deal to have another show, because Dynamite's too small. There's too many wrestlers. So now you have so many people that are. It's crazy. Also, if you guys are wondering who I'm talking to back and forth, I'm also on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I'm reading comments from both sides. Honestly, even if parents try to stop their kids from watching wrestling, but honestly, kids will watch whatever they want. Right, and that's what I mean. You can't, unless you're controlling your kids or you have a timer on your shit, like, your kid's gonna watch. You're always gonna find a way. Nothing you can do to stop that. That's just having the finger to be able to press and access anything you want at the push of a button now. Where back then you had to tune in at the right time, or you had to have your friend record the episode for you, or you had to hope that you can catch it on time. Oh, I hope I got off work on time, or hope I can, get my homework done before Raw comes on, so I can actually watch it from the start. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit. All that means something. Where now I miss Raw. DVR's right there. DVR can save my show. DVR can go back and record. I could watch it live and rewind if I want to. Hey, I missed that spot right there. Let me go rewind. Everything's too easy to get to. I remember back when people got tired of Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair for championships because they wanted someone else as a wrestler. They wanted other wrestlers. Yeah, but that's wrestling, bro. That's wrestling. When people don't know, you gotta know when to let things kind of settle down and let other people take their spot. If shit's not fresh all the time, then you're gonna get bored of it, right? People cheer for Hogan because of what he's done for the business and how much of an icon he's been, not just in wrestling but in media as a whole. He's a household name, right? People cheer for him. You know, he said some fucky shit. I'm a black person, and I by any means feel any offense by what he said. I'm not gonna go, oh man, I'm black, I have to be offended because there's other black guys offended. Let him be offended. I don't give a fuck. Hogan's still a hero in my eyes. If you think about the shady shit he's done in wrestling, as he has to always be the guy. He has to be the fucking person all the time, bro. I don't want to see that shit anymore. The next guy, I don't want to see another person struggling because he wants to take the spot. Every wrestler at some point has done that, and the ones who are or haven't done that, they're probably not getting noticed anyway, right? So it's a weird conundrum with wrestling, man. Hogan's done a lot of fucky shit, but what can you do? I might get the logo and have these. I like these lights. See this shit right here? The highlighted stuff? That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, Hunter Gibbons versus Big Boss Valet. Kamatsuda versus Crowley. Elias versus Sagata. Gucci versus Kawasaki. And the thing about this too, do we have it here? No. I guess you can set up rivalries if you want to. Problem is you don't want them to interfere in other matches. Not that they necessarily can, but you know, you can. I don't have rivalries on because I don't want it being too funky, and I just want to be able to make matches the way I want them. And then obviously it's round robin, so you're always gonna get someone different anyway until they meet again. But yeah, let's get shit started. Let me just get this shit started. Like I said, none of this is official by any means. Because in WCW, people want to see Hulk Hogan versus Rey Mysterio or someone else. Who's giving you all this info, bro? Okay, what are you talking about, man? Question: do you watch other people's universe modes? I used to watch Gorham Perkins, their universe mode, but they were making so many videos a day I couldn't keep up. It's hard to keep up with this stuff. They don't do an hour-long show like I do. They do like a 30-minute show or 20-minute show. They'll just do a couple matches that they picked out, and then they get all of a sudden they're at the pay-per-view, and you're like, how did we get here so fast? They just zoom through it. So they're doing like 3 universes. They're like doing 3 seasons of fucking a game, and you're like, I can't keep up. I remember when they were doing stuff on 14. I had a lot of fun with that. There used to be this other guy, ex gangster prankster. He used to be really fun to watch. He used to be he got me in my creative juices flowing, man. He was doing the most basic stuff. He was crazy. Universe modes though, but I don't know. There's not a lot of universe modes that I'm into because everyone's just doing their fantasy booking thing, and it's too scripted, even for a video game. Like it's too like, hey, let's set this spot up and let's put a camera here to kind of make it too. They make it too real, like too realistic. Where I'm like, you're trying to make it too real, and I'm like, it's a video game. I think people forget that there's a video game at the end of the day. Like, I have moments in the game, in the matches where glitches happen, and you have to just walk through it. You can't say, "Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Why'd that happen?" You just gotta fucking act like it didn't happen and keep moving. But I don't know. I that's maybe what I need to do though is go watch other people's stuff. I saw like what's his name, Dankops. He did that thing. He did a really good job on it, where just every angle was trying to hide things and do all that, but you could tell he put a lot of time into making it happen, and it just was too. The reactions weren't genuine, and he doesn't really have a commentary voice, but it felt too added on. It felt like too DLC-ish. You know what I mean? Like it felt too added in. But I watch a bunch of stuff. What's his other name? Dino Winwood. He's part of New Legacy's faction of people. He does stuff once in a while where he did like a G1, and he was doing like every other day he was doing just G1 stuff and just goofing around with it and just writing them off. and it was really good stuff. His commentary is phenomenal. He's actually a former professional wrestler, so he knows his stuff. He's been watching wrestling forever. He watches Japan. He watches everything. He's an encyclopedia of wrestling. If you get a chance to talk to Dino Winwood on Twitter, please talk to him, ask him questions or whatever, or just tweet him something. Man, he's good people. I know Andrew Everett, who wrestles now. He's doing stuff with Fire Pro alongside what's his name? Alongside Dino and Rosemary, because I believe that Andrew Everett and Rosemary are actually dating. If not, they're already married. I don't know their situation, but I think they're still dating for a while now. So they're doing a bunch of stuff with Fire Pro. It's fucking crazy. Who else do I check out? There's a guy on Twitch. I don't know if he's streaming right now. God, I can't get his name in my head right now. There's a bunch of people who do Fire Pro stuff that I'm really into. I love their arenas. I love their creations. They love their natural stuff. I'm into it. But I don't really watch a lot of people doing 2K because not a lot of people can do it right, to be honest with you. Or it's too scripted and too generic. Their roster's too big for them to keep up. Right. And that's what I mean. When you have a roster that's so big and you only have 4 or 5 matches a night, you got to figure out who's taking L's, who's going to win. You know what I mean? Not every person can win. And I think that's the hard part, even for me, where I'm like, damn, not every person can be a victory. Like, not every person can get a victory. Even if you want to give it to him, you gotta realize, like, this is the person that's gonna probably take a few losses more than the other person. You gotta fucking just take it on the chin and say, hey, even though I want to push this guy, you have to take the L, you know? Ex-gangster prankster. Yeah, I hope he's still up. If his stuff exists, I'd love for you guys to check his stuff out. And like I said, this is like 2K14. It wasn't like, it's not touching the thing, but it's like the storylines were just so compelling. Like, I sat there and I was like, I gotta watch this guy's stuff. And I think it's Eggs. Like, he was a part of this crew of like, I think it's Egg. I'll type it in a second. Give me a second. Gangster. It's probably, I think it's probably gone now. Fucking YouTube's so weird about finding old stuff. I said X, but it's like eggs, like an actual egg, like a chicken egg, eggs. Dang. I wonder if I can't even find it if I wanted to. WB. Like, I wish on a fish, bro, I could remember, man. But I know it was ex-gangster prankster. Let me see if I can. But yeah, he had really good stuff, man. And I think he just took he just took his channel down completely. It's just sad because he had a lot of good stuff on there. If I ever find it, I'll save it in my like save videos thing. So you're not like, maybe next time he comes through, I just remind myself to put it up. It's so hard to find. It's so hard to find old stuff that was good. Like, damn, dude. But yeah, Gorm Perkins, I love their stuff, but it was just too much to handle, man. Way too much to handle. Plays this boy Osprey. I haven't played in a while, so maybe a little rusty. Here we go. To lock horns here, Essex and Sakata. Sakata with the experience advantage by miles and leaps and bounds, no doubt about it. But Essex definitely spending a lot of his younger days, oof, wrestling and mastering his craft. And you expect something from these two at some point. Either way, these two lock up again. Essex with a bigger frame here, also lankier body. He pushed against those ropes now. The referee trying to break these two apart. The match can continue. The lock horns again after all that's being said and done. Let's see if they can get going now. Here we go. Sakata again, working the arm down, breaking the leg down now. Smart. Take experience comes into play. Look at this. Oh, make it look easy. See, Essex not exactly your technician. Not that he can't wrestle. And more, and you know, we know him for his high flying. You know, he's not given enough credit for his technical ability. But again, can't keep up with Sakata when it comes to a straight up, you know, grapple-esque match right now. Anyway, time will change, and time can tell in just a matter of moments. Phase 2 wrestling here. Pull this down a little bit. Got it now, lifting him up, hoofing him up. Like moves like that where he's just hoofing him. I got rid of a lot of those moves there, on a lot of like, especially with my ladies in Shinjuku. Because you're not gonna see a lot of ladies just putting each other on each other's shoulders and just hoofing them around. Like it's not happening. Gotta try to find an opening. Oof. Oh, big time forearm there. Kick to the no. Oh, backflip kick right there. Spinning back kick. Saw that coming. Won't do something big here. Weaves through. Oof. Kicks him off right now. Here we go. That's what I mean right there. That speed. That speed. Watch out, ref. Oof. Look at that. This. Oh. Oh. Saw it coming. If I knew he was going to do the tranquilo, I would have been like, oh. I would have just stood there and looked at him. My brain was already thinking go to the top or either avoid him completely. Sakata toss him in the corner now. Drop kick swatted away. Bring in Zaguri, step up style. Oh, and chops him right back down. Sakata has his number for the most part. Right now, Essex in trouble. Sets up that hammer lock. Back suplex lands right across the arm. Already, Destinio could be the calling maker here in this match. Really on this thing. Could be it here. 1, 2. No. Right now, Sakata holding it down. Mike of, we said all of the above entertainment. I heard that about that guy. I might check him out. But I've seen, like I said, I've seen a lot of people's stuff, but I don't know. I just haven't. People do stuff to try and grab you, like they'll have like a crazy thumbnail or something like that. But then you watch it and like, you guys don't really do anything different. And it's like I said, it's not like I don't enjoy their content or per se. It's just like it's just too much of it. You know what I mean? Like, I've slowed down drastically how much I do universe mode, and it's helped me because I don't have to consistently be on. Shit, fuck that up. I'm a little off on my rocker right now. Swat out away. Snapmare, and now it's his time to shine. Nicely done at 540. Essex can fly just as much, and that's go. Oh, big time super kick there. The straight jacket suplex ends right across. The rope break saves on the feet touching those ropes, and the rope breaks. The referee says you gotta break it up. Big time kick there. Big time kick there again. Those will wear you down as time goes on. It's all about the when and how. Oof. Floats right into the pin. You saw him smooth right into that pin. Beautifully done, and only a 1 for his trouble. Trying to go for the, oh, this is that double axe handle to the back of the head. Sakata now. They're scooping a, oh. Look at him hold the arm and bring him down with that reverse DDT. Sakata up to no good. Yeah, what is he? I don't know what he's up to. This using ropes. Using the ropes. Referee, pay attention. Only a 1. Oh, and cracks him with that. Cracks him. I mean, cracks him with that kick. Please do. Right in the face of his opponent here. Oh, high kick there. Another one. Tossing right back over the ropes again. It's getting right in the face of him. Just come on, what you got? Oh, side come to Sakata. Sakata gets himself back inside. Toss him in the corner again. Oh, forearm shot to the spine. Oh, back elbow. High kick right there. Spinning back kick again. High kick right there again. Spinning back kick. Saw it coming this time. Saw that coming this time. Oof. Cuts him off that. Well, I think it was going for a cutter. Instead, go for something totally different. Look at that. Cell slam gets all of it. Sits right into it. No. Only a 2. Gonna go with that destroyer here. Look at this. Bad place to be if you're Sakata right the hell now. Jesus. Go put him away here. Host the leg. Host the leg. Host the leg. Referee get in position. You see everything. Come on, man. Come on. 2. And 2 once again. Big time 2 kick out there, though. No shame in the game. Keep pushing against Sakata. If not, he's going to pull this one out. I mean that. Man has been world champion before. Man has been Intercontinental champion before. He's done it both. Oh, he'll have a big holding, big goal. That's just it right there. Look at that Koji. Koji clutch right there. That's where you don't want to be. And the long, lanky body of Charlie Estes could be to a detriment for him, but also could be a way for him to get to those ropes, if anything. Trying to get those ropes as much as possible. Bounce away out of it. Back elbow. High kick again. These two jockeying for a position. Oh, saw it coming. Shoots over the ropes. He shoots over the shoulder. Chop to the chest right there. Oh, just toss him outside the ring. Come on, Estes. You don't have to fly right now. There's no need. You have the match in your favor. You don't need to do more. Doesn't give a damn. Oh! Didn't land that flush, but got more than enough to land across the back of Sakata. He's feeling it, and why the hell not? Oh. Oh. 2 back inside. Oh, got all of that. Look at this. Springboard. Forearm gets all of it. Beautifully done. Oh, Essex thinking something. Maybe that Essex is destroyed from the top now. The Essex cutter. Oh, Sakata. Oh, jeez. It hits the ground hard. He'll be right here. Host the leg. 1, 2. No, only a 2. Estes spent too much time taunting. Wasn't even looking down at Sakata. That got himself up and ready to maybe hit this Stardust press. Be right here. Be right here. No. Back. Elbows. Oof. He's not done, it seems. He was able to recover on that. Power bomb sit up position. Could be right here. Hooks the legs again. 2. Only a 2. This is ridiculous here. It may come down to who can hit their finisher and all when it's all said and done. But again, he's just hitting, oh, big time clothesline. Look at this. A little reverse DDT there. Nicely done. Sits out beautifully. If you've seen Essex, you've seen him do it before, and it just gets magical. It gets more magical every time you see it. Look at this. Springboard 450 misses it. Oof. Just come on, what you got? Oof. The legs out. Oh, man. Nothing nice about it. Big time close and dumps him over the ropes. And it looks like Essex is ready to fly. Making it look easy. Nicely done. As far as reflop, whatever you want to call it, lands all of it. I get it back inside the ring. That's what you got to do a focus on. Essex, get it back inside the ring, man. Okay, AEW has big 4s. What does that mean? Sakata in trouble. Essex take himself to the top for that cutter. He just may get all of it here. No, he got swatted away. This is not it with these 2 men right now. They're all waiting for an opportunity. And Sakata telling him to get back inside the ring. And he hit. Chop to the chest there. These 2 lock horns. For the most part. No place, no nice suplex. So get out of 2. Look at these 2 right back, held back up. Look at this. German suplex right on the back of his neck. Bad place to be. There was any. Look at this. Look at this. No, saw it coming. Get to the leg. Watch out! No, he got him with the cutter, brings him down to size. That was awesome, man. And he's trying to think of the finish here. Gets it all. Maybe enough right here. Look at this. Gets all of it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! He kicked out by himself. I didn't press anything. He kicked out by himself. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. Oh, a neck breaker gets all of it. Takada again take himself to the top. Down. Oh! Another knee there. What's he up to? What's he up to? What's he up to? Hurricane Rana, you can believe that? What's he up to from here? No. Forearm shot. High kick. To the leg again. Another one. This is all over the place. These two boys are on something new. But right now, Sakata has been getting floored consistently by Kelly Essex. High kick there again. Another one. Oh, misses that one though. That gutbuster, he gets all of it. It may just be his final, his chance to go for it again. He's gonna try and go for that cutter one more time. The question is, look at the positioning here. Can he really get it? Can he really get it in full? That's the question I want to ask. Can he really get it in full and end this damn thing? Find out by the end of this. Here we go. No, and again, it gets swatted away. Big time kick. Oh, he drops him on the arm again. Could be enough. The simple and effective move could do it. 2. No, only 2. Now, if this was a G1 for sure, every match would be timed. I'd have to remind myself to time every last one of them. So I would make them custom before I add them in. He got him. Destinio! Got all of it. My goodness. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. This one is over, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here because I obviously have people downstairs, so I don't want to be too loud anymore than I have to be. But just kind of getting the idea back to mind. Other than that, so anyway, with that being said and done, like I said, I do want to do G1 stuff. It's just a matter of me getting myself back into the mode of doing wrestling stuff. Like I said, this would be timed. It feels different when you're timing something because then you can kind of like pace the match better. But when it's like, you look at the match and you're like, I don't know how long I've been doing it. And you're like, okay, should I end it? Should I let it tie up? Because I know I want to have a lot of ties. So, not a lot of ties, but I want to have definitive winners sometimes. Sometimes matches that don't need to have a official victory between the two. Shit like that. So, see, just one's all it takes. No, and I want to do this. I just don't know how to really approach it. That's all. So, yeah, I like I said, I would do more, but like I said, I have people under me, and they're obviously their house is full of nothing in there. So obviously they just live in a box. So everything I say like at this level now is too loud. So, and also it's 12 o'clock at night, so I gotta have some respect. Other than that, I would finish the rest of this night here completely. But I mean, these matches just whatever. But we'll do some more stuff for sure. I'm not done by any means. I didn't forget Universe. Don't think I forgot. I didn't forget Universe. I'm not like, oh man, Universe ain't gonna happen. Like, no. I just, before 2K22 comes out, I will have stuff back on. And that's for damn sure. And by the time 2K22 is even around, I want to be able to just say, hey, let's just do the damn thing. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Check me out on, check out the links down below, being Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit. Yeah, I want all that. Hella enjoyable? I hope so, man. I really do. That match wasn't even my best. I know I could do better with Essex and Sakata. It's just, when you wrestle Sakata, you have to have a specific way of fighting him. Or you have to play as him. You have to play as him and just take the L if you're going to have him lose. But he has to be so specific. You can't because his moveset's so, especially his signatures are so simple that it's like, damn, you really gotta think your shit out. But other than that, yeah, check me out on, if you're watching me on YouTube, like I said before, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. I appreciate it a lot. Whatever you guys do, thank you guys for the likes on YouTube. If you're just coming through for 2 minutes, whether you're coming through for a minute, an hour, whatever the case may be, the stream has really been fun. Doing the Battleground stuff was fun as well. I'll work on doing Battleground stuff on my own so I can kind of get better at that on my own. And we will come back later on tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I want to play tomorrow, but I want to do different things. I don't want to have the same stuff. But I didn't forget. Not at all. Peace out. Good shit. Stay safe. Please, please, please. And I'll see you when I see you. Later. Oh yeah, the process is awesome, man. I love it. Like I said, when I stream like this, just come in, ask questions. I'm willing to answer whatever. I'm willing to answer whatever you can kind of ask. I'm usually open for whatever. If I feel like it's spoilers, I'll shut up. But usually I'm pretty open on whatever. Nothing I have to really hide from you guys too much. So, it's been fun. And like I said before, see you guys when I see you guys. Till then, peace out, good shit, stay safe. And I'll see you when I see you. Later.